The traditional career path is dead and buried. My name is Harvey, and if you stick with me today, not only am I going to explain why, but I'm also going to explain what we can do about it. Let's get into it. So if you think about your family, potentially the older generations, they may have worked in a single organisation for 40 years, potentially moving up the ladder or between roles. They'll take their pension and then they'll retire. That was what is referred to as the traditional career path, staying within the same industry or the same sector for 30, 40 years, moving up from the bottom to the top of the career ladder. However, in 2024, employers cannot expect people to replicate this in today's market. On the other hand, employers don't need to worry about retaining talent for 30 or 40 years anymore. Emerging technology has had a massive impact on both employee and the employer. If we think about how much advertising has developed over the years, it is so much easier for employers to attract talent globally. Therefore, it is much easier to replace people after they leave their roles. Employers used to put adverts in newspapers, and a week later, they'll have people from that particular catchment area queuing up for a job. Their efforts were, of course, limited to a single catchment area, a single location. But now, if we think about all the developments we have loads and loads of online job boards, we have LinkedIn, we have so many different avenues in a connected world, which make it a lot easier to replace staff once they've left. For employees in this day and age, they are forced to learn and adapt to new skills because of the developments of AI that have come in. When thinking about the traditional career path of investing 20, 30 years of your life to a certain skill set or certain industry, people are intimidated by the prospect of giving all of that time to then be replaced by automation. Technology developments alongside the recent pandemic have pushed people to be more entrepreneurial. We are living in what economists refer to as a gig economy. This is where we've seen an influx of freelancers and self-employed people working on their own terms, more flexible arrangements, as opposed to the conventional 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. A fear of having their roles replaced by automation, it has really spurred people to move on and work on their own terms. The pandemic forced an entrepreneurial streak out of a lot of people who were made redundant from their roles and had to make do in another way. And those who are operating successful self-employed or freelance operations are not likely to return to that traditional career path as we've mentioned. And in ways, I don't blame them. They are working a lot more flexibly, they're working on their own terms, and they're probably earning a significant amount more than what they would in conventional 9 to 5 employment. So what can be done about the demise of the traditional career path? If you are towards the middle or the end of your career and you've spent 15 to 20 years or more developing your experience and your knowledge in a certain skill set, why not consider consulting? As we mentioned, the gig economy is so rampant and lots of organizations are looking for freelance work. So why not consider taking your skill set and your experience and working independently as a sort of business coach or consultant? Knowledge and advisory skills are so powerful in today's market, and it can really do you well if you are worried about your future within a certain organization. If you're at the early stages of your career, I would advise that you prepare yourself to adapt and learn new skills in the ever-changing job market. Being open to learning and exploring alternative paths is always going to improve your professional portfolio, as it gives you exposure to lots of different other ways of thinking and other sets of knowledge. And don't be afraid to branch out to different pathways using your previous experience and skills. I myself worked as a recruitment consultant in an agency. I really enjoyed it. I loved the people I was working with, but I couldn't see the future of me working in agency recruitment, so I pivoted to HR. This was a fairly drastic change, but at the same time, I had experience in recruitment agency that could allow me to hit the ground running with the HR job. And that's everything from me today. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like, comment your thoughts. If you disagree with me, please do let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to have a discussion, and subscribe for more content. It's the best way to know that I'm actually making the right stuff for you guys. But yeah, that's everything from me. Thanks very much and have a good day. Bye bye.